And we'll welcome Brian Robbins again.
All right, I just got to put on a track. I am so nervous. I've never been so nervous in this room. I've told a few stories in here about myself, but never have I done a piece that was so vulnerable. I was talking with somebody after the last time I was here, and they asked me what I was working on. There was like somebody else who asked me if like the story that I wrote last time was true. And, I wasn't working on anything, and that story was definitely not true. This one is, and this is my story. It's a piece that talks about like where I was, what happened, and what it's like now. And so, this is called, oh, there it is. How to Catch an Angel. There are 3 parts. And this first one is about mirages. Imagine a thirst so bad, there's no filling you. The drink that you're reaching for is really just killing you. And the life that you live is bought from the reaper who's billing you. All you get is borrowed time, a pot to piss in, and endless broken reasons. Reasons, excuses, conjure twisted plots about the lot you've been dealt, why everything seems to turn, to fold, to rot. Oh, the poor me's, and the why the fuck nots. It's only one more floor to the basement. God damn, you look like the definition of a basement. Well, I guess it's about time you go back to the place where you forget about where your face went. Spiritually bankrupt, literally too. Have to muster up the courage just to call a loved one to get another too. Then it's obliteration. Oh, how I love alliteration. Sick is my secrets in a shallow sea. Willing to swim in or swallow anything that you're handing me. Cause this thirst is a curse and there ain't no cure in me. But there's grace in part 2. As I come to, lying face down in a puddle of my own filth. Look at my reflection and something shouts at me. Remember yourself. My phone's ringing. It's one of my siblings. I'm granted the gift of desperation, a moment of grace, and I let slip, help me. From there I whisked off to the hill of hope. When I get there, all I'm thinking is I'm not like these people. Nope. But the stinking thinking's still there, and sometimes I still think of that rope. I learn to play the tape forward. Insanity brings me back to humanity. I find God and laughter over a fellow who's also traumatized by a bar soap. The most important story we tell is the one that we tell ourselves. I see myself in others, and I let them see me too. If I don't, I'll be locking myself back in that empty cell, that quite literal self-imposed hell. But I'm free today. I'm free in part 3. I'm free because of good, orderly direction, love, and a few angels. Around me, all I see are angels. How'd I catch these angels? Let me ask you a few questions. Have you ever tried to catch a falling leaf? Have you ever seen a piece of sunlight, a beam, illuminate a scene perfectly? Have you ever met the eye of a stranger and known them to their core? Have you ever come back from the other side of life and learned what you're supposed to be here for? If you haven't gotten it yet, let me just tell you, you can't catch an angel. It's not something you can do. But I'll let you in on a secret, so here's a little clue. Everyone has an angel in their life. You may even have a few. When I look back on mine, I know it to be true. And tonight, there are a lot of angels in this room, and from your light, I grew. So I asked God, how do I catch an angel? And I got an answer back. God said, it's not something you can do, because in the end, it's the angel that catches you. It's the angel that catches you. Thank you.